Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. What the hell to say to this one? Stupid. Yeah. I just came across this, literally just came across it like a few minutes ago on endtimeheadlines.org. All right. It's very recent. As you can see, 20-year-old student claws out her own eyeballs with her bare hands while high on you know what. And when you use those things, you're basically a sorcerer, all right? You know, E and his pharmakia and things like that. Okay. When you, misuse these drugs, all right? You're susceptible to anything because the body's under, a different vibration, okay? Basically, it's like you're under a spell, all right? Scripture mentions suffering not a witch to live, all right? Well, it could be methamphetamine, it could be, the white stuff, whatever, all right? So, a former straight A student's world suddenly went black when dangerous drug use led her to claw her own eyes out. Here it is, you've got eyes given to you, yeah? And you just decide to just take away your vision. You know how important your eyes are? All because you make silly mistakes by playing the drug game. The best way to win against that is to never do it. Okay? 20-year-old Kaylee Muthart from Anderson, South Carolina will never see again. It's not like she ended up in an accident, or she was born that way. Her own stupidity caused this to happen. So she must wear prosthetics for the rest of her life. This is quite a lengthy article, so I ain't going to read the whole thing. Plus, I'm on break. Miss Muthart had been a star student, even earning a spot in the National Honor Society while working and smoking the green stuff with her friends on the weekends. See? And that's going off. Okay? Yeah, someone in our camp doing that. Alright. I think he still does it. That's what his dad told me anyway. She knew addiction ran in the family, so she was careful to stay away from more serious, I'm not sure if she's most likely an E, but she has the appearance of one. She could still be an Israelite, I doubt it, but, or whatever. Miss Muthart left school at 17, hoping to work more and save up to go to college, but a decision to drop out sent her life into a downward spiral. And here comes a sub story and all that stuff. She got in with the wrong crowd and began partying heavily. You know the rest of this, man, which eventually led her to abuse, mental breakdown, and finally the disturbing act of self-harm. You know how it is. So, because these devils, they like to push, that stereotype, so-called blacks and Hispanics, they do DRUG, they do this, they do that, the steal and do. Meanwhile, E is the biggest DRUG pusher and abuser and PDF file. But they like to push blame upon other people, upon other, nations. All right? Exodus chapter 22, verse 18, you shall not suffer a witch to live. All right? So, selling DRUG, different types, preparing it, making it, that's a form of witchcraft. All right? You're selling it on the street or whatever you do. All right? Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity and the rich sit in a low place. All right? Right now, as Israelites, we're in a low place within this wicked society, right? But we're rich in the spirit because we have this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We have this truth, okay? And having this truth, guards our minds and, strengthens our minds. And, we see the world for what it really is. Okay, now of course we're still in the flesh, we're still susceptible to temptations and things like that. All right, but that's why it's important to pray to Yahweh Hashem El Shai as well. Okay, and having this truth, man, We easily discern what's wrong and what's right. Okay? See, folly is setting great dignity. That's what's exalted. That's what's, pushed to that's what's extolled. Okay? You get lauded and appraised over, here it is, you might be with your worldly friends or whatever. Okay? You might have a heathen that's with their, friends, trying to do some next folly stuff, and then it could end up harming maybe costing them their life. But you see, if you don't do that and partake in that, they'll laugh at you and mock you and say, oh, you're weak, you can't do this and stuff like that. All right? But Esau's kingdom is full of folly. All right? Look at the drugs that he brings into the country. Okay? Making this quick. I think it's this. Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7 reads, Waha Adawan Yahweh, thy power will put all these curses upon your enemies and on them that hate you, which persecute you. You see? So and these other heathens are starting to feel the pain that we've gone through, starting to go through the things that we're going through. All right? The Lord is, and that's what comforts us, man. Okay? They're going through, the curses that were on us, still are on us, and now being transferred onto them. Okay? So now they're being, punished like that as well. Okay? And that goes to show the Lord is a balanced power. You see? Clawed out your own eyeballs. Wow. And, there's GMO green stuff as well. Okay? But you should not be smoking that, man. That's not right. How can you fill up your lungs with smoke from that as if it's benefiting you? That's why your body immediately, you do that, because it's trying to bring out that foreign thing that's inside you. Okay? That's a worldly thing, and it's a heathenistic custom as well. Nothing to do, all right, with our Hebrew heritage. All right? Smoking the green stuff. You know what I mean when I say green stuff. Okay? All right? Defiles your temple. So, I'm just going to end it right there with that and say shalom.